Hi everyone, my name is Katie and this is my mind map based on Lecture 2. I chose the puzzle pieces as my central image because I feel that the lecture centered around the factors that have developed reading instruction to what we know it to be today, and how each factor played an important and interrelated role in that development, just like the actual factors of best practice in reading instruction are all connected and of equal importance. I'll begin working counterclockwise, starting with the green branches that represent the reading instruction organizations. One current organization that is at the forefront of new research in literacy is the Literacy Research Association. It currently organizes 14 areas of research, including literacy technology and media, adolescent, college, and adult literacy processes, public policy on literacy, and much more. Their most recent conference was focused on mobilizing literacy research for social transformation and included discussions on social, cultural, and political issues of literacy in and out of the schools. Another leading organization, as mentioned in the lecture, is the International Reading Association, which presented a position statement that asserted that all children have the right to early reading instruction that meets their individual needs. The final green branch, stemming from the puzzle pieces, is the National Reading Panel, which prepared a report that declared the importance of professional development for teachers and the need for strong best practices. The report also presented the then current best practices for reading instruction that are rooted in scientific research and proven to be effective, which is why I have the orange line branching off from best practices to the balanced approach. These practices, as noted in the lecture, are often referred to as the balanced approach, meaning that the combination of a focus on fluency, phonics instruction, comprehension, and guided oral reading is the best way for a child to become a successful reader. The approach was originally called for by Pat Cunningham in the 1980s, who, along with many other scholars, helped develop these best practices into what they have become today. So that was the blue branch. Moving on to the purple branch, we have some of the history behind current reading instruction practices. Thorndike had declared reading as thinking, which is a core belief that is still held today. Rosenblatt was one of the first to develop early reader response theory. Goodman defined miscues and the workings of cueing systems. Shaw offered core reading principles to help end the reading debate. And Judd asserted that silent reading is more beneficial than oral reading. So essentially, from the early 60s to the 1990s, there was the reading wars between phonics instruction and whole language instruction, which ultimately ended in the 1990s with the assertion that the balanced approach is most effective, which was deemed by the National Reading Panel. This now leads me to my last branch on legislation. The Reading Excellence Program created legislation in 1999 that stated the importance of early intervention and scientifically based reading research. The next legislation of importance to emerge was No Child Left Behind Act, which enforced the idea that every child has the right to learn, as well as importance of teacher accountability and increased local control. And finally, the most recent legislation noted in the lecture are the New Jersey Common Core State Standards, and these standards create consistency between districts and prepare students with the skills necessary for college and careers. And so that is my explanation on my mind map from Lecture 2. Thank you.